Yolan True and welcome to another exciting day in our galaxy. And it's always exciting when we have a new arc, like now Flashpoint Strange New Worlds Part 2. And as promised, of course, today I will start with a new ship. Yeah, I took the bullet again for you, and I will show you the new ship and the new loop today. And first of all, we will just go to the ship. I didn't put it on screen beforehand because to show something. Usually it's a 3-star ship starting at shipyard 30. You would look among the 3-star ships here, but I still need to scroll and scroll beyond the 4-star ships and scroll and scroll and scroll. And maybe already scrolled too far. No, I haven't, because it's still not there. There's the Serene Squall. And you see it even says 3-star, but they sorted it in right here. But nevertheless, as usual, let's take a look at the ship itself. First of all, have a look at it, and after I went out here, I will record the reliance, so not the whole auto level part will be there the whole video. So it's not a beautiful ship. It's like the trash barge that we had before. So it's nothing really beautiful here. But as I said, it's a 3-star ship. It's an epic 3-star ship starting at shipyard 30. It's a surveyor, and it brings some abilities. The two main abilities are the transigen haul. It increases base mining speed of epic transigen by 100. No, wait a second. That's 1,053,000%. Those numbers. And it has a black flag that increased the quantity of transigen manipulators looted from Suliban stealth cruisers by 5,000%. That's the new loot in those epic systems we will have a look at the moment. So for both the new resources you need for the refinery, you get bonuses if you have the Serene Squall. And additionally, there are two more abilities. That's the Squall automated defenses that is unlocked from the beginning. You will know that from something I used that the last time 2 years ago or something on my Horizon. So the Horizon has it, some faction miners have that, and we will use that in this video. And you can get field repair, but that is still locked. You have to unlock that one if you want that. You need 200 blueprints for this ship, and here's the downside of it all. I was really angry when I saw that yesterday. If you don't have the Serene Squall, in the transigen refinery, you will find a section here where per day you can exchange 2 blueprints, so 1 or 2 blueprints for common transigen. And then you can get those up to 2 blueprints a day. So it means in 100 days you can have it. With the missions we already had and the promo code, if you haven't used that yet, that is SNWPT1 for PT2 for Strange New Worlds Part 2. So SNWPT2 or Sierra November Whiskey Papa Tango 2. And there, I think I got 10 blueprints. So overall, I've got 12 blueprints now. But the whole thing here disappears once you buy it. So it's not like with other ships recently, with the Borg Cube or the Reliant, where you later on still could get the blueprints via the game. You're seriously being punished now for buying it, because you cannot get a second one like I'm doing with the Reliant for auto-leveling for certain things. It's quite good to get the trophies or whatever for events. I cannot get my ship through the gameplay if I've bought it. And that is really a low by Scopely here. Nevertheless, if you haven't bought it, and a lot of people that are watching this video have not bought it, because that's why a lot of people are watching this, then you still can get up to 2 blueprints there. You might already have 12 from the first evening already, from the exchange and or from the mission and from the promo code, plus the 2 you could exchange on the first evening already. So you could have had 14 at the first day already. But let's talk about why having that ship. I've got a quick bookmark here to get over here. In the transigen area, that you all know by now, there are some new systems now, starting at Kappa Vovac as the level 31 system. And those systems are those new epic transigen systems. I haven't been to too many of those because for certain ways of playing, or if I'm online or offline, I use different systems. We quickly sent our Serene Squall there already, but first of all, I need to show you what it really is about with these systems. You already know the Transigen Tempest, but usually you are dealing with level 1 or something if you're a bit lower level, and this is 5,000, and that's why only with a Serene Squall you will survive in these systems. But I quickly need to do something. If we fly into the system, I have to activate these automated defenses and then get on a mine. Before I continue explaining, I just look for something a little bit bigger. Okay, we can just unzero that one. In these systems, you will find these epic transigen mines. And let's see if it worked. In the lowest system, they have a capacity of 250,000. That grows strongly with the level of the system. And there you can mine. But you definitely need to do what I just did. Off the mine, you have to activate the automated defenses. That will now run for an hour. Because there are new chasers here. And these are the Suliban stealth cruisers. And they have new rewards. That's the transigen manipulators. Those you can exchange in the refinery we look at later. So from the mine, you get this new raw epic transigen. And from the chasers, you get the new transigen manipulators. And those are the two new resources you can exchange in the refinery after it was extended on Arcfall. I am doing the combination right now. I put my ship on a mine and have it attacked by the chasers. If you want to mine more, you better go to a higher system and then get rid of the chaser, because the higher the system, the harder it gets to survive there. I, for example, went with my tier 1 Serene Squall because I didn't buy anything else than the ship. I went to level 42 system. There I will survive about 15 hostiles with a tier 1 Serene Squall, and then I have to resend it. It's not expensive to repair and everything, and you can, after being destroyed, immediately use the automated defenses again, so that's not a problem either. But you have to be online to resend it all the time. But there you have to do the same, fly into the system, then activate the automated defenses. There is not, as you can see already, there is not a certain direction where these come from. The first one came from about 11 o'clock. This one comes from 7 o'clock. So they can come from all over the place. About the survival, there's one thing about the crewing. I mean, you can already see who my captain is. I quickly will go off that mine so I can go to manage, not locate. Here you see on the bridge I'm using Pike with Sam, Kirk and Scotty, all Strange New Worlds. And below deck I have Joachim, the new one from the Khan arc. What was it? WOK Joachim or whatever. And because at tier 1 I only have one below deck slot. If I had two, once I get it on tier 2, I will use Pelia next to Joachim below deck. But this is the crew that's working best for me. The point is, why Sam, Kirk and Scotty? Besides their own abilities, they are different officer classes. You know the thing with command, with engineering, etc. And they give Pike the full 5% synergy. And that's what Pike really needs. He needs from both officers with him on the bridge in this case, he needs the full 5% synergy to work properly. And that's why I chose this combination and not a different combination with other officers. Because Mbenga would be nice as well, but that would collide with Scotty again, and so on. Or collide with Sam Kirk. I'm not so sure from my mind at the moment. But nevertheless, that's a combination that's working because of the full synergy. And that's the crew I'm using for mining and fighting of the hostiles, which I'm doing in parallel at the moment because I need both resources right now. I'm quite sure that someone who doesn't have the ship will ask, why are you not using a mining crew there? Just for mining. Even if I would go mining, I would just leave the crew the way it is because it doesn't make a difference. With such a big bonus from the Serene Squall for mining the Epic Transigen, somebody who brings another 300% of mining bonus or whatever doesn't. You won't even see that really. You have more than 1,000,000%. So who cares about another 200%? So I just leave my combat crew on it, use it like here for fighting those hostiles to get the loot, which I get, by the way, first of all, in my cargo, and second of all, I get it from my loot chest. So you collect that twice, once in the cargo, once in the loot chests, and it's a little bit of lack of hell today. This morning it was total hell that I was afraid that I couldn't film at all. But here you see there's more of these transigen manipulators in the chest, so you can collect via your cargo and via that. And the other thing is, as you can see, most of my cargo bay is protected cargo. And that's one of the advantages they already announced with the Serene Squall. It has very much protected cargo. And since the people from certain alliances on my server left the gentleman's agreement that we in acting events are not attacking in transigen space and not attacking OPC miners, it's even more important because one of those dicks killed another miner of mine this morning again. Yeah. And that was my former alliance. So today, right now, I'm quite happy that obviously I made the right choice to leave. Nevertheless, that's how you get the loot. And now let's quickly talk about what to do with it. I'll make a full video on the refinery. So I will not go through everything that's new here, and I'm even splitting that a bit up because there's a lot of really nice stuff. But I will show you the two important things with the loot. Most important things first with the loot from the hostiles and the mine. This is the raw refined epic transigen that was added. I don't know what you can see now if you don't have the Serene Squall. There was more to see first, then came a Scopely announcement that they are taking it out. So I'm not so sure what you can see. I've got this ship, of course, because I got it for you to show you everything. And so here we are. You can exchange raw epic transigen for refined epic transigen. In this case, on a tier 1 Serene Squall, it's not that much. And I can exchange one chest or two chests. One chest is 85,000 raw epic transigen, and two chests are getting much more expensive. As you can see, I need 510. I haven't exchanged anything yet, with one little exception that we will talk about in the refinery video. But that unfortunately was while talking to people. Nevertheless, this will get better over time, but I left it all for the videos today. Now I'm filming English. Later on, I will film the 7 German videos for the next week. You know, I'm always filming one day for a whole week for STFC, and it's the same this week. Besides that, my whole schedule is always killed in Arcfall week, because on Tuesdays, where I'm usually at the zoo for my zoo channels, I have to do the midday video, etc. But nevertheless, I later on will then be able at least to do the 2 chest exchange, so I can repair that a little bit. And the other thing is the Transigen Manipulator exchange. That's what we collected the loot from the enemies from. And there I can definitely exchange some. As you can see, I collected a lot. There I get another 6 refined epic Transigen for 1 chest. And I can get Sigma speed-ups here. It's not very big ones, but once again, it's the rewards for Serene Squall tier 1. 1 chest is 4,000 of those manipulators, and 2 chests are 24,000. As you can see, I've got 150,000. So these are not so hard to collect. But always keep in mind, whatever I've shown you with the prices for the exchanges, that goes up a lot with tiering up the Serene Squall. In a voice chat on my German Discord yesterday, I talked to someone who has a tier 8 Serene Squall, and his prices are insane from my point of view, but of course he can go to higher systems than I can. But in general, that's the loot around the Serene Squall, but it comes with a lot of other nice things here in the refinery, which I in detail will explain in separate videos, because it's a lot and it's nice. But first of all, you have a daily claim here where you can also get some chapel parts, but that's the thing I unfortunately clicked, which I didn't want to yesterday evening. But there's also, if it shows now, the Strongbox tier 1 exchange, where you can get more nice things for this new epic Transigen. It's quite expensive, but you have a lot of things in here, including the rare artifact choice tokens. We will talk about the artifacts in a separate video, and stuff for upgrading the ship and for the research, because that's the next thing we'll talk about. We've got loop efficiencies for ship parts for other ships, and we've got the whole epic artifacts part here, but also a section for the artifact choice, and that is nice as well. So there's a lot coming in with the Serene Squall. I don't want to make this video too long. I always want to keep these videos on this channel short, explanatory videos, and not to make them far too long. But you will get the information on everything in the next days, so don't worry. I just wanted to give you the overview and how the Serene Squall works and how the first loop works. But the Serene Squall also comes with new research. That's something I want to mention. I will show that in detail as well. But of course, that's to mention what's all in the refinery, that there is a refinery update for it, that there is research for it, and most importantly, how to use the ship here. So if you want to just want to go for mining, go to a higher system as far as your Serene Squall gets. Freeze the chaser and then mine. If you want to collect both at the same time, as I have to do at the moment, then go to a lower system, mine, and get attacked regularly, so you can collect both kinds of rewards. Just don't forget the automated defense, which keeps you alive here, is running for an hour. So after an hour, they can kill you much more quickly. And you shouldn't forget that. I think I covered everything. If you want to comment on the Serene Squall and this little loop overview here, please write in the comments below the video on Discord. And if you want to see another video right now, the next one is right here in the end screen. I'll see you there. I'll be back.